What the fuck is going on, guys? I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is a WTF Podcast where we pretty much talk about anything we want.
That's
Dude,
right.
What the fuck is literally happening right now,
This episode right here is going to be a very special episode for very obvious reasons.
My God.
Because so much, even though it's not a lot on the surface, but in reality, it is so much.
So fucking much news. So, I'm going to skip the how we're doing because that's really not important right now.
Oh, yeah.
What's important is Charlie Kirk was fucking shot. Okay? A Republican right-wing person that was shot. And that's not really important. It was a husband and father that was shot recently, Wednesday at 12:30 p.m., September 10th. This is such a big deal because that man showed so many young people and so many other people that his point of views were correct about college being a scam and whatnot, and Kyle can improve that.
I will say to that point, I used to watch Charlie Kirk. If there's anything that I disagree with him on, albeit very minimal, but if there's one thing that I sort of, not fully disagree with him, but I slightly disagree with him on, is the fact that he kept saying multiple times that, college is a scam, like, you don't need this degree, blah, blah, blah. But everything else he said was 100% right. Like, and it sucks for me also because, like, I kind of stopped watching him, fortunately. But when I unfortunately, just like I'd imagine a good amount of you guys listening to this, if you saw the very, very gruesome footage,
the footage was absolutely terrible.
Awful.
If you see it, it's so disturbing, the amount of blood loss in just a few seconds.
Yeah.
That was such a critical shot in the artery of the fucking throat that there was just no recovery. Once I saw that video, that I just pretty much predicted in my mind that was just not a recoverable such of a shot.
Yeah, and you sent that video to me actually, and before I saw the video, I had hope. I was like, oh, this is gonna be another Trump situation. He got shot, but he's gonna pull through, But then I saw the video, and that hope went down a lot actually. But I was still holding on to it. But then I saw all these people saying, "Oh, he's dead, he's alive, he's dead, alive, whatever." And then it was unfortunately officially confirmed that he was indeed dead. And I was like,
passed away.
Yeah, man,
I literally, when I heard that on the news, Fox News, I kicked my chair and I said, "Fuck!" Just straight up, fuck, because that is such a major loss. Because all he wanted to do was just talk and debate with people and try to prove a point as to why his point of views and opinions and factual information were correct, and the Democratic side was, some points of it were wrong. And
I'd argue all points, but he just wanted to have a civil conversation with them.
Yes,
and
his
debate
quote.
Them and everything.
If you stop talking, there will be war. That's his quote. And I completely agree with that because stop talking, there will be violence.
You know something? Like, I never saw that clip of him before. I've never heard him say that quote before. But, and the fact that it's only now being brought back into light, it just proves that this great man was something else, dude. He was something else, man. Like, it was...
And, yeah, bro. I have so much to talk about, not so much, but a good amount of talk about his assassination. So, the shooter we recently found out was Tyler Robinson. That piece of shit liberal fuck is what he looks like. I'm just hating on him because he shot somebody that didn't deserve to be shot.
Yeah.
So, this man shot a 22-year-old from Utah, shot Charlie Kirk. And
you know something? Like, I think that he was trying to aim for the head, but he didn't account for, the bullet dropping, so it went to the neck instead.
Yep. He shot from on top of a rooftop, 200 meters away, and it just didn't need to happen.
Yeah, and
he did not like his political views, Charlie Kirk's political views, and he shot him for it. And I'm like, dude, you don't even realize what you've done, because he shot a husband and a father at the same time. He just shot him because of his political views. He's not thinking of the future of what he shot.
Yeah, and like to add on to that, like, and go back to the point about the shooter. It's reminding me of what happened to Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, where they were counter snipers on the roof, but they didn't account for one fucking building in particular. And then you look now at like what happened in Utah, the fucking University in Utah. I don't know. I would say that it's like a lack of security, but throughout all of like, Charlie Kirk's like times that he's been to all these college campuses, yes, he's had security with him, but he didn't necessarily have snipers, like counter snipers, like on the roofs of the buildings nearby, because like I don't know if he didn't think that he needed them. I mean, I'd fucking do if I was in Charlie Kirk's position, I would most definitely have fucking not just the security like behind me, like under the tent, like where I'm at, sitting down and all that. I would have like security fucking everywhere.
But he would not. I don't think he'd really expect people to be sniping at him.
No one would.
And
which sucks even more because like like you just can't predict these things. Like you just can't.
You can't. And he went in public and he proved his point.
That
shooter quite literally proved Charlie Kirk's point permanently. Yeah. It proved it permanently. He died under the sign of "Prove Me Wrong," which proved him right permanently. He died with the shirt of freedom on there. I was gonna say, yeah. And it's just like, what are you proving? Because right now you prove Charlie Kirk's point over and over and over and over again. And it like, I don't know what you were thinking when you shot him, because if you hate him, okay, then fuck off. I don't know why you have to take things such into a drastic level.
I was watching like a video. I was watching like I forget how old it was. I think it was actually last year or something, 2024, where Charlie Kirk was talking to this like girl, and they were like talking, and like I think she was talking to him about how you edit the footage to make us college students feel weak, and like you get raised on a pedestal. And then Charlie Kirk eloquently just goes like, he says something like, well, you chose to come up here. You chose to fucking debate me. You chose to come up to the mic and speak what you have to say. Like, I'm giving you this platform to do that. And to your previous point, like, we don't edit shit, all right? We don't edit the footage, all right? We don't put you guys in a negative light. And if anything, you guys put yourselves in a negative light because of, where you side politically. And, like, it was a pretty good clip that I watched.
And funny enough, onto that point, when he was talking about college students trying to debate him, there was one footage I saw that I didn't see before, which was some college guy that he was like, my father paid for my college and whatnot.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he was saying, I'm an English major, and he was telling him certain English major like authors to name books off of, and he couldn't name one. He couldn't name a single favorite or a book of that certain author. And I'm not an English major myself, but I never claimed to be. So it's not my, fault to like name people, but it was his. And he couldn't name a single one. He said 4.5 years he was an English major, and he couldn't say a single favorite author.
That's the fault of the university for not telling that kid all about those authors.
That college was a scam from Charlie Kirk's point of view.
What I would say, if you want to be like an English major, you should be like an English teacher in school. That's fine. What we don't need in fucking colleges and universities is gender studies, fucking queer studies, LGBT studies, fucking CRT, like all this fucking bullshit that's been going on in not just universities, but high school, middle school, bro. Fucking elementary school. Some elementary schools, like,
you don't need to learn about this shit.
Like, I remember we used to fucking learn, like, about fucking math and like science and like it's obviously simple topics, but like that's just what it was. Like me and you, Ryan, like when we were in school, like they didn't fucking teach that shit. And you know, it's funny. Like we like to say that literally when we leave, like for example, like when we left our high school, it just, I would argue, went fucking downhill, bro. Because like I don't know, and like we like to say also that like we were the last like great generation, but
Yeah.
I think just all of them say that about themselves. Like my
Yeah.
my younger brother's grade probably says that about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know.
It's just sad. And further news on the assassination of Charlie Kirk. There were engravings on the bullets.
Yes,
And
yeah.
let me just quote here that they said, I'm going based off memory, but they said, hey fascists, catch this. Or, Lamau, if you read this, you're gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Literally, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
It's like
You took the time to engrave messages on a bullet. Are you that much of a loser? Like, what are you doing?
And it's
What are you doing? And his father, 27-year-old
yeah.
veteran, turned his son in. Let me just say, props to that guy.
W Dad.
He obviously knew what the fuck he was doing. $100,000 reward. I would do the same thing.
W Dad.
But yes, he turned his son in because he admitted to killing Charlie Kirk and assassinating him, to be exact.
Why? Wait, so the son admitted to his dad?
His father.
Why?
Because
he's an
that's
idiot?
his
Like, what?
family, and I guess he was too retarded. Sorry to
Bruh.
use the R word. Different platform.
You know what?
Anyways, he was too, like, I guess he wanted his father to know, and he was like, yeah, thanks for telling me, and also thanks for the $100,000 reward, because I'm turning your ass in for killing some political person for different opinions.
Was
And,
was his dad like conservative or anything?
I'm not sure what his father was, but
People have been saying that like, well they were fucking people. I've seen some people on X saying that, Republicans thought that whoever killed Charlie Kirk was a fucking black person or whoever fucking minority.
thought
That
he was
wasn't
transgender or
But
whatnot.
no, it's a quote unquote straight white male
liberal.
conservative.
No, I don't think it was.
They said that. I saw a fucking post that said he's a Republican, a registered Republican, and everybody on his post in the comments were saying that's not true, and they were proving him wrong with all the fucking facts and shit, and like Fox News and Newsmax are saying that he is a liberal.
No, but
and,
then
like,
he was a fake one. Because why the fuck would he shoot Charlie Kirk? Why would he shoot him?
Yeah, and it's like,
And yeah, and also to that point, I think this is a rude awakening. This
really
is an awakening to Republicans to now stand up louder than the Democrats, because I just want to state something right now, and I don't care if you hate me for it. Like, all the people that laughed at Charlie Kirk's death, I hope you rot in hell, and I hope you get what you deserve, because karma's coming for your fucking ass.
Okay, no matter where you are in the political spectrum, and like I've seen a lot of people say this, like political violence of like any kind, regardless if it's a Republican or Democrat, like especially if it's a Republican, because I'm gonna be real, I can't name a single Democrat like politician or any Democrat figure other than freaking Kennedy that's gotten shot. And the thing about Kennedy is that I would rather have Democrats be like John F. Kennedy than what they are right now, bro.
Yeah.
But like I can't think of a single Democrat like right now that has, gotten an assassination attempt done on them. Like, I can't think of one.
No.
It's all Republicans, bro. Like,
I think you got a spider in here.
is that it?
Yeah, you have a spider in here. Yeah, guys, this is all improvised right now. You got a spider right here.
Where is it?
Look, it's behind the mirror.
Oh, I can't see it behind them.
Right here. You see him?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys, we're being attacked. We're gonna become Spider-Man.
Fuck.
I don't know what. You have a tissue in here?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me open this.
Actually,
no, that's just important papers.
I mean, no, you can.
I can squash them.
You can grab one of those papers, actually.
You sure?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to grab? Oh, that's not. I don't know if you want to grab that one.
Fuck.
Unless you want to just squash him with your hand. I will punch him for you, but I can't promise your windshield will survive it.
Oh, where did the spider go?
Because I hit hard. I'm fucking shit.
Damn it.
If I'm gonna punch the thing, I'm going in full power.
Yeah, you wanna fucking punch it?
You want me to punch it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
Go ahead. You get him? It's over! Oh, fuck. I done the Get him! He's under there. He's
on your fucking water. Oh, fuck! He's on your water.
Oh, God.
Wait, you're fucking... Oh, my God, everything's on now!
Oh, damn it, bro. Sorry, guys.
Oh, my
We're still going.
We're still going.
Bruh, now I'm scared, bro.
Oh, God.
This has turned into something else, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, rip.
Oh, God. Well, he's probably gonna get died and lost somewhere. But if I see him, I'm gonna kill him.
Alright.
So, yeah, that was Spider-Man.
You know what? I'm gonna keep these lights on,
keep these lights on if you want to do that.
Oh, my God, dude. What were we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about how sad it was Charlie Kirk. So, yeah, if you guys haven't seen the video, it's extremely disturbing of the video of Charlie Kirk's death. I was literally just chilling at home.
I remember, yeah.
And I saw the video on Twitter, and I was just absolutely disturbed on what I saw. I think we should give Charlie Kirk a moment of silence on this video. I think everybody else already saw the news and whatnot about Charlie Kirk, but I think in this podcast, just for respect, I think we should give him a couple seconds of a moment of silence. So I'm going to give him a moment of silence right now. So, we just wanted to give him a moment of silence because that guy deserves the respect that he deserves. So, that was just one of the big incidences that happened on Wednesday.
Gone too soon.
You have another topic that I already know of, but continue.
He was gone too soon, man. Anyways.
You can probably line it back up here if you want.
I'm gonna put this.
Yeah, we're gonna try to line the phone out. The spider that caused all of this is fucking gone.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find him.
I mean, if he appears on me, I'm gonna kill myself, so it's fine.
Are you just gonna smack it? Anyways, so my big topic. You guys can probably know where I'm going with this, but and this happened before Charlie Kirk got killed. So it's about the girl that got, I almost said shot. Could you imagine if she got shot in the freaking bus?
No.
I mean, they would have actually, the people around her would have actually done something, but no. this girl that got stabbed, alright, in the neck, freaking
3 times.
Well, yeah, 3. And although I didn't think I would argue that it didn't really look like it was 3 times. It was more. It was
like 1-2 slit.
It was a bit more than that.
That girl did not. It was just a sudden urge from that fucking dude. Just sitting on the train, minding her own business, and then some guy just has the sudden urge to just stand up, stab her in the throat 3 times.
Yeah. But yeah. And I am so terribly sorry, but I am just. I'm blanking on her name. Do you remember?
I do not remember her name, but she was a Ukrainian woman. She fled from the war, right?
Yeah.
She was 23 years old, very young, around our age.
Yeah.
She was just minding her own business on her phone.
Yeah, she just came home. She was coming home after a long day of work at where she worked, which is a, fucking pizza place.
Yep.
And, she went home. Sorry, there's a freaking car. She went home, on the bus, like she does, I would assume, pretty much almost every night, right? And, did I just see the fucking spider?
The spider's probably down there.
I thought I just saw something move. Anyways. She's coming home after a long day of work, and then, she was just
train.
And something else, you've obviously seen the pictures of her, you've seen the old pictures of her with her.
I've seen the video
of her without the hat.
Yeah.
And she in the video obviously she was wearing a hat. And was she? No, she wasn't wearing glasses. No. But she was wearing a hat, and her hair was all tucked in and stuff.
Yep.
And I've seen people say that, like, she did that because she didn't want to bring attention to herself.
Yeah.
Because I would assume that she has, like, I would assume that someone like her, that she's, like, aware of, like, just random women being attacked.
Yes.
Like, have you seen those videos of, like, women being attacked in,
Yep.
like, the city? They just get punched in the face for no reason.
Yep.
By these criminals and just walk away.
But yeah, if you guys have seen the good amount of the video of her being stabbed to death, it is absolutely awful and tragic and disturbing, just as the Charlie Kirk shooting.
Yeah.
That video it just makes me so pissed, and I wish I was there to just somehow intervene that action, because that guy is deranged and he's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
He's a fucking loser for just stabbing someone for no fucking reason at all.
And he's been released not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 14 times.
14 arrests.
14 times. Like, I can't even imagine, like in a world, in a society, rather, that's run by competent people that are able to, you know, effectively run a fucking town, let alone like a state or something. If someone's been, like, 3 times being let out is enough to be like, all right, you just belong in prison. 14 times is way too many.
I forget the town name, but I heard it's a bankrupt state or town.
It was in North Carolina, I think.
It was. Well, it was a bankrupt town. And it was just like, oh my goodness. Literally, oh my goodness. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And after seeing that, if you guys see the video, it pisses you off because it was so unnecessary. There was no means to that, like, killing, murder, absolute murder. And it drops my heart to see her just absolute in shock and fear of this man stabbing her. And it's so quick that you don't even realize what's happening to you.
And to that point, like, he stabbed her quick, and yet it took her it took her a while to realize what had just happened to her.
Yeah, and she was bleeding, and just seeing her slowly pass out and bleed out onto the floor, it's just so sad. It almost made me cry how sad that was, because she had no help to her. Anybody that was nearby didn't even bother to help her until the mere end of her life. It is just so sad to watch that shit. Everybody's just trying to get off the train. I don't understand you're fleeing from danger, but this girl didn't deserve this kind of death. She really didn't.
I'm still trying to think as to what is more sad, what happened to her or what happened to Charlie Kirk.
They're both really bad.
Yeah, they're both really bad, but I am more, I don't know.
It's more, like, I would say it's more, like, worse for the girl because she had no help, no security with her.
And no one knew who she was.
Exactly. She was on her own.
Just a random person.
As for Charlie Kirk, yes, it was a complete fatal blow, and he was going to pass away due to that critical blow. And I saw the video, and I was like, I had high hopes for him to live, but it was just a slim chance of that happening. If that shot would happen, if he had medical attention literally right away, then there would be a higher chance. But it was such a low chance having to drive to the hospital and whatnot.
That's another thing. Like, he had security around him, but were there any, like, medical people around nearby?
No.
There was just no one there?
No one there. And then we was talking about gang violence, but yeah, we're going to stick with the girl on the train. The amount of blood that spewed, it was just so disturbing.
Yeah. And
that guy didn't give a shit. He just stabbed her for good of fucking no reason.
And he didn't. And you know something else about this? A lot of people are saying that this attack was, for lack of a better term, racially motivated, because the guy himself said, he's caught on audio saying that, I got that white girl. He said it more than once.
I didn't. You didn't. I did not hear about this.
You didn't hear about this. So yeah, it literally, you can look it up. Like, you guys can look it up as well. But in the video, you can hear the audio. It's a bit faint, but you can hear the audio of him saying, "I got that white girl. I got that white girl." Mumble, mumble. I got the white girl. Like,
what the fuck is wrong with him, dude?
Yeah.
And I saw the video. He was a black dude.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not like racially like against them, but like holy shit, dude, you are fucking a racist piece of shit for attacking this innocent white girl that did fucking nothing. Okay, she was fleeing from the fucking Israel war or whatever the fuck, trying to live. And I'm pretty sure I heard rumors. I'm not entirely sure if this is real, but she had like BLM in her bedroom, which is whatever. I mean, I don't really agree with that terrorist group. I think all lives matter. But the fact that she had that and she coincidentally died to such a black guy is fucking just sad. It's really sad.
And the funny thing is that virtually no cities are on fire. And, you know, you look at what happened to George Floyd, by the way, not a saint in the slightest possible way.
Yeah, he was a criminal.
Overdosed on fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yet they excluded that information. Yeah. Why is that, I wonder?
Yeah. George Floyd, I'm going to say this right now on record. George Floyd was a fucking piece of shit, if you ask me. But, you know, I guess he was...
He was also a repeated offender. Like, he's been arrested more than once.
They did not include that during Joe Biden's presidency. Because they like to, you know, cancel out all the necessary details.
They did.
But during Trump presidency, they include everything.
So, very transparent. Yeah. But, what happened? And, oh my God. And, like, to that point, like, I'm still so glad that, like, we have a president again that is like, again, like I said, so transparent, but is willing to say, like, have you seen the video of him, like, talking about that girl?
I think I heard snips of it.
But yeah, I think I watched pretty much, like, the whole thing, if not just the middle part where he's talking about the girl. But, like, I'm just so glad that we have a president. Like, if this happened during if Joe Biden was still the president, he wouldn't even, he too would also forget what the fucking girl's name was. And before that, he wouldn't even know that it would even happen. Like,
and let me just state, we've said it in an earlier episode, but me and Kyle are Republicans.
Yeah.
But let us just state that we do not like want Democrat people to die. That's not our intention. No. We want them to. We just want them to fucking wake up and see the reality of what we're looking at.
Okay, I will say the most that I'll say, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's
sure we have different political opinions, but don't let that beat the fact that you need to kill someone because you don't like it. Yeah. Okay, but that's not what the subway girl was about.
Yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. We might like say things like, as it's called it dark humor. What do you want? Like, call it dark humor all you want, but we might joke about, like, oh, he needs to die, but we're not gonna like actually do it. Yeah, no, exactly. Like
the guy that killed that innocent woman on the train. I think he needs the death penalty because that was not necessary in the slightest.
I think they just actually did confirm the death penalty though, which I mean, and then people are also saying, oh, I hope it's televised because they're just so enraged. They're so angry.
This woke the Republicans up,
and it woke pretty much everyone up. Like I was actually and I know we're talking about the girl, but like, and to keep going back to Charlie Kirk, I've been seeing videos of these Democrats, I think, that they're also saying like, I can no longer. Like, I saw this one girl who had fucking piercings. It's the person it's like the typical liberal that you would expect a liberal would be. She had dyed hair and everything, and even someone like her was saying that, I can't rock with you guys anymore. I can't rock with the Democratic Party anymore. Fuck all of you guys. And I'm like, damn. I mean, at least you said that. At least you said that later rather than never at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
Well, the thing is, it's not even about like Republican and Democratic and whatnot. It's a husband and a father died, and an innocent Ukrainian woman died for no reason at all.
It's also, like you said, not a right versus left. It's a good versus evil, and that's the thing that that's the thing that I've seen a lot of also. Like, and luckily enough, our side, Republican side, we are not evil. We're not the ones that are evil. It's the other.
We're
side.
trying to make
but it's still
honest decisions.
But it's still good versus evil, and like, there's just...
And not to say that all the Democrats are bad. I've heard some good Democrats give some... Like RFK, he's a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
He wants
Or
to
a
get
former
the
Democrat.
health thing in order.
Like, the one thing that I still liked about, like, what he did was getting rid of the red food dye.
Yes!
The red dye.
Yes!
Like, out of everything.
He wants to make food healthier, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
We need to have healthier food instead of all these chemicals that are fucking
Yeah.
killing us later down the line.
Exactly. And also, I was to talk to you about this. I don't think on this podcast, but like I've talked to you about this. That I was listening to Bernie Sanders when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yes.
And
yes.
yeah, me and my dad were actually listening to him, and both like me and my dad, like my dad more so than me, we were actually surprisingly like agreeing with like some of the stuff that he was saying.
Yeah.
Albeit not all of the stuff that he was saying, but I agree with like some of the things that he's saying, like, and like, but like I'm not saying that he's gonna be the president. I mean, the motherfucker's so goddamn old, but yeah, I mean, but for the most part, like Democrats, they've just, for lack of a better term, they lost the plot. Like, they just don't. I don't know. They have to fix themselves. Or
They gotta have more reasonable fucking outcomes because this is just not good.
They gotta fix themselves, or they're not gonna have a party. Like, and like I said, I saw those videos of people like the typical. Like, imagine, like, try to imagine a liberal right now. Those motherfuckers are saying that I can't be a Democrat anymore because y'all are literally cheering, you're praising, you're celebrating this guy that got killed for speaking his mind. And it's just like,
It's not right. It really isn't right.
Not.
So you get shot for telling your opinion. That's fucked up.
I know.
That's fucked up.
And they wonder, I don't know, well, they don't really wonder, but like, and it's like, I don't know, people ask like, what was I gonna say? Democrats would rather say what's on their mind, and nothing bad happens to them, right? Because they, I would argue,
they control them.
Yeah,
They said that they're the ones that take the gun laws away from us, right? They're the ones that like trying to.
They're saying all guns kill people. Bitch, no, that is not. That couldn't be more farther from the fucking truth. It's the people behind the guns that do the killing, not the gun itself.
Funny enough, it's all the Democrats that are using the guns to kill the Republicans so far, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fucking
exactly
ironic,
what it is.
isn't it? Like, and
It's funny how that works, huh?
yeah, but to that point, like I've seen like Democrats, specifically like Democratic like mayors, like the mayor, one of the mayors of like Chicago, I forget his name. It's not the like, you know, the mayor of Chicago.
I do not know the mayor of Chicago.
It's not like the black guy. I forget. I'm blanking on his name, but it's some other guy. He's like a heavier guy.
Yeah.
And he's saying like, he's like him and just people like him. Oh, have we found the spider again?
Is that the same spider as earlier in the episode?
No, it's outside.
It's outside. So the same spider's gone.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where the fuck he is, but we'll kill him eventually.
Anyways, yeah, no. People have been saying like, oh, it's the guns. It's the guns. It's the guns. I'm like, no, it's not the guns. Again, it's the people behind the guns.
Yeah.
And coincidentally enough, they, more so than us, they're all fucking Democrats, and they're the ones that are doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just fucking, and also,
It's such devastating news. And you know, later that same day, an elementary school got shot up in Evergreen.
yeah. Let's
Okay.
not forget that either.
That is, what the fuck
Another shit.
is happening right now, you know?
I don't know.
And we're recording this on September 12th, correct?
Yes.
We're recording this on September 12th
Yesterday,
on a Friday.
Yesterday was September 11th. That's another fucking thing. Like all these.
September 11th, sad day, I get that. You know, everybody has their memorials and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, you know, we have that like every year. So, not that it's not a big deal. It is a big deal.
It really is.
But it's just other new news has happened that's taking priority of such news. It's just sad, man. It's just, what the fuck's happening? Literally
And,
the
like,
podcast name, what the fuck,
yeah,
dude?
I was gonna say, when Charlie Kirk got shot on like this, on the 10th, the day before
Yeah.
9/11. Like Democrats I saw some Democrats are saying like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if on 9/11 conservatives still talk about Charlie Kirk dying rather than
we did.
No, but I'm saying like they were saying like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if people would rather talk about this homophobic, racist guy, Nazi? They'd still be talking about him on the day of 9/11. And I'm like, yeah, we did talk about him, but we also talked about 9/11. I would argue they were just as important because 9/11, very
tragic day. It made the world go silent.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk dying, also tragic. And I can't imagine if 9/11 happened like right now with, people having all this easy access to the internet and everything. Like, it would be crazy, man. Like,
it's absolutely saddening what's fucking happening, man. It's
really
so
is.
bad. And I just find it so...
And it's not even October.
It's not even October.
It's in September, like...
All this shit happened in just, 2 days.
Yeah. Well, I forget when the girl got killed. I think she got killed on the bus,
Tuesday night.
Was it Tuesday? I thought it was, last week or something.
Oh. Well,
I think it was
I
last
heard
week.
about the news. But it's just... And normally, if you guys have listened to all the other podcasts, I'm the one that's just talking about little fun facts about animals and whatnot.
And
now, this shit pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah. You bring up, fun facts and all that. I am more so, the one that, brings up, politics and stuff like that.
You're more of the news.
But what's been going on right now, it's just so, big. And I was telling you this earlier. I was trying to save it for today. We're actually recording this on a Friday.
Yep.
Rather than, what
Saturday.
we usually do was Saturday. But
we couldn't wait.
Yeah, no, we couldn't wait. We had to, talk about this. Because, again, it's just so big.
Such a tragic, big moment.
What's going on right now is so fucking huge,
And I remember when Charlie Kirk was starting to get, big and famous, and I saw him on YouTube. And the thing is, at that time when he was starting to get big and famous, I was like, oh, yes, I like what he's pushing out. I'll listen to some of them, not all of them, I agree with, a good amount of his point of views. And I like seeing him, shut down some other people's opinions. But that wasn't the point. The point of his opinion was to tell you facts of why your opinion was wrong. And if you could be corrected, then so be it. If you didn't want to be corrected, then, well, okay, then move along.
Yeah,
right?
And also, he might have, roasted a couple of people here and there a few times. But for the most part, he just wanted a dialogue. He just wanted to debate people, have conversations. Because, again, to his quote, the moment we stop having conversations, that's when violence starts.
Exactly, yeah.
And he did not want to see any of that. But,
And so they shot him for his political opinion, which is very, 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 very low.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler Robinson, what a piece of shit he is. And I hope he receives justice, and sooner rather than later.
Yeah, they said the name of the guy that killed that Ukrainian woman on the bus too. I think his name was
What was his name? I wish I knew his name. But that motherfucker needs to be fucking death penalty as well.
I'm gonna look him up right now. I can still record. What is it? I can't look it up. Damn, I really wish.
Yeah, well, that guy he should be in prison as well. And he should have stayed in prison after the third fucking arrest.
I know. And even then, it's more than enough. 3 times? Nah, you're out. But they said
14!
Nah. Yeah, they said, 14 times, that's where we draw the line. What? Huh?
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that he is not the only one. I'm sure there's a shit ton of people that have been released, caught and released. It's catch and release. Yeah. That's what it's called, fucking catch and release. And
did you see the video of the fucking shooter, Charlie Kirk, running on the rooftops, dropping down? What a fucking... And he pre-planned this. He hid it he hid the weapon, bolt-action rifle, in a fucking bush.
And again, where was the security, bro?
Yeah.
They were non-existent.
There was a video saying, oh, there's some guy on the roof, but I'm not sure if I should say anything. Dude, you should have shouted out fucking guy on the roof.
Yeah, they were, unlike what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, where people were saying, oh, there's a shooter on the roof, blah, blah, blah. They didn't say shit at that fucking...
And that cost Charlie Kirk a man's life. Now his fucking children, a daughter and a son, are left fatherless.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that it's the students' fault that were there watching, Charlie Kirk. I'm not saying it's their fault that they didn't warn him. Because again, like, no one could have fucking predicted
No one could have predicted this.
No one could have.
Yeah, but I don't know. Something was weird earlier that day. I was taking a shower, and sometimes I get a bloody nose in the shower, and it wasn't that much blood.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes, the temperature changes, bloody noses happen, whatever.
Yeah.
Normally, my bloody noses are pretty much like fucking faucets, but this one wasn't. It was weird. It didn't happen. It happened in the shower, but it wasn't like that bad. It was like not bad at all. It was barely any. I was like, what the fuck's happening? And later that fucking same evening, fucking something bad happened. I don't know what the fuck that was.
So on a normal day, when it like bleeds a lot, nothing bad happens?
Nothing really bad happened.
But if it like bleeds and it's not a lot, you're like, oh shit.
Something weird.
Someone
it was
died.
Weird because I was like, this doesn't normally happen. Normally I get a fucking faucet.
And again, like speaking of someone dying, like I thought that, after the girl that got killed on the bus and Charlie Kirk, I was just thinking like,
what the fuck's next?
I was gonna happen next. Like, is like, say for example, Clint Eastwood, is he gonna die? Is Morgan Freeman gonna die? Like, is like fucking John Williams gonna die? I thought John Williams was gonna die, and like it would have been sad. Like it would have been like another like Hulk Hogan situation. Maybe rest in peace. But
no.
But that was also bad. Like we had like Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Hulk Hogan.
Someone else, man, WWE.
Guy, yeah, the one guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I forget his name. I didn't really watch it. Anyways.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, man.
If you guys couldn't tell, these were our topics today.
I
mean, they were such big topics that's all we could talk about today.
Like we said, this is a very special and important episode. And it's just
This is episode 13?
13, I think.
13. Absolutely wild.
13.
And I hope there's justice for Charlie Kirk. He got awarded He got awarded a medal from Donald Trump. The
Medal of Freedom.
Medal of Freedom. Was that right? Yeah.
Or is it Medal of Honor? No.
Medal.
But
I'm sorry to be confused about that, but he got a medal.
Yeah, I would argue though, not to shit on it at all, but I would argue that I feel like Charlie Kirk should have gotten that
before
when he was alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Trump has said it himself. Like Charlie Kirk and others like
helped him be elected.
They're essential to for him getting in power and I told you that I was gonna rewatch the video of him realizing that Trump won, and I did, and I thought, and since it's been a super long time since I've seen that video, I thought that he was fucking pumping his fist in there, jumping for joy, but all he did was just sit there in his chair. He was sitting there smiling, head in his hands,
didn't his wife come over and be like, yeah,
he's hugging him and stuff, and he said all of his friends around him, they were all talking, but Charlie Kirk was just sitting there with his biggest smile on his face. He was
yeah.
And I was just like, damn, man,
that man, 31 years old, too young. Too young, man.
And too soon.
Too soon. Taken away.
Same with obviously the girl.
23-year-old Ukrainian girl.
A lot younger. A lot younger. Close to our age, too.
Yeah, literally.
Should never have happened. It was
fucked up. Fucked up.
Yeah.
And I hope both of those killers get treated with justice. That's all I hope for.
AKA the death penalty.
But that's pretty much our topics today. It is a shorter episode, but it was 2 large topics.
It's 44 minutes of this.
44 minutes.
Yeah. If not to jinx it, but hopefully nothing bad, if not worse, happens in the coming days. Although I would not be surprised, because even though this has been just 2 tragic things all in the same month, I would not be surprised if there was a third. And I really hope, I fucking hope
there isn't,
and pray that there isn't a third thing.
We pray for Charlie Kirk, and we pray that for the Ukrainian girl. I hope they rest in peace in heaven, and I hope nothing else
I hope nothing else
to
bad.
them and families.
I hope not, and I hope nothing else happens
Yeah.
this month. And again, this is just September. We got October, November, December. Like,
I pray for Charlie Kirk's family, his kids. He did a smart maneuver of not showing his kids' faces on the internet. I give him props for that. Props for that, because there are some weirdos like the shooter that shot him would do the same thing to his fucking kids. I know there's sickos out there. That would do the same thing.
Yeah. And
I pray for his family, his wife, his kids, and I pray for their the girl that was stabbed, her family. I hope they do well.
I hope
so.
I mean, even though they are both the parents and family members of the girl, they're grieving for her, and they're grieving also for Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's family and friends and all that, they're all grieving.
Yep.
And
absolutely disgusting videos. Disgusting.
Yeah. And you would never think about that. Like like footages like of people getting killed on the footage, and like actually being able to see the blood and them just dying.
Disgusting.
It's all thanks to X. They would never show any of that on any other news network.
If Twitter wasn't bought by Elon Musk, then we would never see that.
That's another thing that we've neglected to mention. Like, thank you to Elon Musk. You might have stepped away from the Trump administration, but I'm still forever grateful and thankful as all hell that you fucking took over Twitter, and have now renamed it X, because, and again, if he didn't do that, we wouldn't have never saw those fucking footages. We might have seen it for a little bit, but then they would have instantly gotten deleted.
Because they're like, hey, we're for democratic and we fucking bullshit.
I know damn well they would have straight up deleted a fucking girl getting stabbed by the black guy, because that would go against their fucking narrative. That would go against the BLM narrative.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
man.
But I think that's where we're gonna leave it off.
Call it there. We're sort of padding the runtime by saying all that, but yeah.
Thank you guys very much for listening to our rants.
Yeah, make sure you guys comment, and subscribe. We upload every Saturday.
Sometimes.
Sometimes every Saturday. But it's still Saturday, but And just thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.